Hello everybody and welcome to my first investment video. Now what we're going to be investing in today is going to be a rare item. It's not going to be a cheap item with a margin I think is going to raise up in the next couple weeks or months or whatever. It's going to be a rare item that has completely dropped in price due to raids coming out just recently. And that item is going to be the Third Age Mage Hat. Now I'm just quickly looking through some items on GE Tracker. A link will be in the description for the website here. And you can see just as raids came out, the price completely plummeted down to an all-time low of about 20 mil. Now if we look back at the last year, the lowest it was ever at before was 31 mil back in August, and it didn't stay there for very long. It rose right back up again to 40 mil plus. If we go down to the day, the most recent data, it looks like we could probably snag one for about 23 mil, and it does look like it's on the rise back up. So bam, came down, plummeted, and looks like it's rising back up. And what makes me feel like this is a pretty safe investment is the interesting thing is if we go into the month and when the raids came out, more were traded. Now that makes sense, but the amount in the game is kind of finite. It's not like people can go and get these upon command. They come into the game very slowly from clue scrolls. It's not like people went and just killed a bunch of monsters or did a bunch of quests or whatever to get the item. They're only obtainable via clue scroll. So my rationale is that because there's a similar amount of them to the game, that their value will retain similar to what it was before raids came out, and the price should return maybe not exactly the 39 mil or whatever it was at, but I think it should definitely go back up. I might not be completely right about that, but I think it's a safe investment, so we're going to go ahead and buy one of these. Now we have 20 mil on our account, so let's see if we can buy it for pretty much what this cost is. So Third Age Mage Hat. Just double check that is the correct item. And if we go down to the day, we just want to make sure we buy it for one before it raises up, hopefully. So we'll just pop it in there for 20. How much money do we actually have here? Let's just buy it for that. 23,095k. And see if we insta-buy it. Yes, we did. We bought it for 23 mil. And today the date is the January 11th. So we are going to leave it in here for a while. We're going to try not to pay attention to it because that's how I end up dumping the item a lot. So it took about, let's see, a week for the price to drop down here. It's not going to recover that quickly, I wouldn't imagine. But we'll leave it in here at least for the length of the bond that we bought, which is about 2 weeks. And we'll check back with you guys then. Alright, wish me luck. Alright guys, we're back, and it's been about 2 days since the last clip here. Now if we have a look at our Third Age Mage Hat here, it has risen up by about 5 mil, which is pretty good. Pretty happy with a 5 mil flip, but I'm not sure if I'm going to sell it or not, because it's still below its all-time low over the last year. And it still kind of looks like the item might be rising up. It's kind of leveled off the last day and a half or so. But we bought in about here, and it's up to 28 mil. Looks like it still might be going up, so I think we're going to hold on to that item for longer. But thanks to a bit of an intervention by the GE Tracker staff, I do have a little bit more cash to work with, so a big shout out to them. They supplied me with pretty much 33 mil to help rebuild my account. And so we're going to add another Third Age item to our flipping queue for now, so that I've got an extra 19 mil so far on this account. And of course the Third Age Mage Hat is going to bring our total cash here to about close to 50 mil. So now I've been looking at a bunch of the different Third Age pieces of equipment, and of the 4 that we can afford, I kind of want to do one that I might be able to actively flip a little more instead of just leaving it in for a day hoping it completes. So either that'll have to be the Third Age Amulet or the Third Age Ranging Legs. Seem to have the most volume traded. Still not extremely high by any means, but let's see, the Third Age Amulet and the Third Age Ranging Legs. The Third Age Amulet has been trading a lot more recently because of raids, but generally still had 15, 20, upwards of 30 pretty much a day. The Ranging Legs a little more consistent, 15, 20 a day. So I'm kind of leaning towards the ranging legs just because I feel like they might actually trade more frequently. And we'll go with the ranging legs. So maybe we'll put an offer in for a bit lower, maybe 15.6 mil or so. Yeah. So third age range in legs. And we'll put it in for 15.6 mil. How about 15,601K? We'll probably sell this if it gets above 30 mil, but who knows? Like, I mean, it's still quite low compared to its historical values. All right, we'll update you in a little while. All right, we're back, and we did manage to sell our third age range legs for a 500K profit, which is pretty decent. Only took probably 3 or 4 hours to flip, so pretty happy with that. And we do have our third age mage hat still. I'm thinking we're going to pop it into sell for maybe 28 or 29 mil. I'd be extremely happy with a 5 or 6 mil profit, and the item has leveled off a lot. But first I think we'll put another offer in for these third age ranging legs. Still a pretty decent margin, 400, 500K, and they do come in decently quickly, probably within an hour I'd actually buy it, assuming they have the right price and all. Alright, so we'll put an offer in for roughly 16.4 mil, and leave that in for a while, 16,401K. And just buy the one. And I think we're going to pop this into sell, because if I remember correctly, the mage hat has actually evened off a little bit, and doesn't seem to be rising up. I know I said I'd leave it in for a while, but at the same time, I would like to have that money to actively flip some more third age items, as opposed to just sitting on this one for, I don't know, a month or so. Also, my bond will expire in under a week and a half or something. And you can see it kind of has leveled off, so we'll probably dump it maybe for 28.9 mil or something around there. Hopefully we can sell it while we're at work. And we'll do 28,875, and we'll come back with some more progress. Alright, so we have another third age range leg flip coming in. This one for a little bit more, it's going to be about 580K, which I'm pretty happy about. Again, pretty easy to flip. You can see we did 2 in a row for over $1 million profit. So we'll definitely go ahead and put another offer in for the range legs. I don't think they're raising up anymore. But we'll probably still try to flip them even if they are declining. Alright, so we've gone and rechecked it on GE Tracker, so it looks like we could even buy it for a bit cheaper, maybe 16.3 mil, and it looks like it's selling for a 700K profit, which would be pretty awesome. So we'll put it in for 16,301K and come back when we flipped it. So we did actually sell our third age mage hat. Now unfortunately it did drop down. We probably lost 1 or 2 mil in profit. That being said, we still got 3.6 mil off that, which you can't really be upset about really in the end of the day. We probably could have gotten more, but it was dropping down. Now it's down to only a 1.5 mil profit, so yeah, who knows. But we sold that 3.6 mil profit there. The third age range in legs got us another 550K in profit. So 4.1 mil right there. Just as easy as that, guys. So we'll probably go have a look maybe at the third age Kite shield this time. We can only buy one of them at a time, but it looks like the margin might be 800 or 900K. Since the third age mage hat has not actually a good margin on it really right now, it's just the fact that it raised up that allowed us to get such a decent profit from it. But for the third age Kite shield, maybe put an offer in for somewhere around 43 mil, 43,600. And yeah, again, we're going to work. This is kind of how we're doing it. We're leaving the offers in for a while. They do take a while to complete, but it is worth it. So we'll be back in a bit. Alright, we're back with another flip. The third age Kite shield did flip again for about 800K in profit, which is pretty awesome. This actually bond sold very quickly, probably only an hour and a half or so. And yeah, that's almost another mil in profit. Pretty consistently good flips for all the third age equipment right now, because most of it has dropped down to an all-time low, so it's a lot less risky because that's not likely to drop anymore. But yeah, we can see here, we'll probably go try and buy another piece of third age, I guess the third age Kite shield again. While the margin isn't great right now, it has been good in the past, and we're just about to head off to another 8-hour shift, so hopefully we can buy it when we're at work. Probably for more than that. We'll do 43 and 400K. And yeah, we'll be back in a little bit and hopefully with another 800K in profit. Alright guys, so the Kite shield didn't end up buying, so we decided to switch to 2 items instead. The mage hat and the third age amulet, which is still buying. The mage hat doesn't actually have a very good margin on it right now, but we're doing it anyway because we couldn't really find another item. So we bought it for about 25.1 mil, so hopefully sell it for a 300k profit. So it's not nearly comparable to the rest of them, but it's something, and we'll come back when it is sold. Alright guys, so we sold the mage hat for a whopping 30k in profit. I know it's not much, but whatever. We just wanted the item sold, and I think that's where we're going to just end the video for now. I hope you guys are enjoying these kind of less series-oriented videos. Obviously, I'm still going to have my series, but I could just kind of like doing just flips, no structure, just seeing what I can get for the items. Maybe a bit of a theme, like today we're just doing some third age items, but just no restrictions, nothing, just being able to flip, which is kind of nice. Today we made 6 mil in profit. We have it all kind of logged here. I'll just bring the notepad in for a second. Each flipped is logged, because I know I did get some more money. There wasn't a concurrent kind of starting amount, but still pretty happy with that progress. That's 6 mil going into the bank, another 6 mil to recover from my hack. So if you guys like these types of videos, please leave it a like rating so I know what kind of content you guys want to see, and I'll see you guys in the next video.